do the Oh wait, it's something outside though.
Just sleep, nigga. Aight, nah, I ain't wanna do it, but you made it kinda this. See doses on my head, niggas thinking that I'm sick. He toast with my Glock, I sit back and start to vent. I won't be satisfied until I catch another Vic. My bitch think I'm crazy, bitch, just a little bit. Ain't touch a human being, and you won't get the shit I get. Keep laughing to myself, thinking about these old skits. No, it's some new niggas, get it added to that list. Won't stop until it's over, know my time getting closer. No angel on my right, it's two devils on my shoulder. The only thing I know is red rum, be the motor. Been overdue for what? Having dreams while staring over. No God man that knowing I was raised right. With PTSD, I can't even sleep at night. I lost a lot of niggas, really tell me what it's like. Some niggas getting left just to get that skull right. It's on sight. With doses on my head, I got murder on my mind. Tryna sick these niggas out, but they wanna play it hard. And I'm snaking niggas out, tryna play me like I'm blind. Need doses on my head, really need to talk with guys. Overdoses on my head, I got murder on my mind. Tryna sick these niggas out, but they wanna play it hard. And I'm snaking niggas out, tryna play me like I'm blind. Need doses on my head, really need to talk with guys. sleeves, nigga. Hey. Hit him in his chest, nigga, stop breathing. Rhyme with this baby, hey, it's not Glock season. Since young, get baller blocking like I'm Lil Weezy. Bitch, I'm chasing the honey like that nigga Peasy. Niggas finna kill me with that cloud shooting. And that nigga can't shit, fucked up his bowel movement. Little bitch, I got no money, bitch, you sound stupid. And I ain't here to romance, bitch, I'm not Cupid. Stand over that nigga, leave him chest out. And I'm stretching any nigga think he stretched out. If they block up, niggas calling like, what's that about? You was a hooper, boy, you should've took the safer route. Ain't no more rules, we hitting niggas with the cheat code. Never slip, I'm up tip with this gleek though. We ain't use that bitch all year, it's getting repo. I'm tryna run, we hit niggas in that V1. Two Glocks got me feeling like I'm Max Payne. Hit that nigga in his head, he need Rogaine. And now I gas a nigga up, this not propane. Beat that low, that pack that nigga jumping 4 lanes.
Get up on a nigga mash down like Halloween. If you ain't ready for this shit, don't get involved in between. Good Glock full clips of bald heads like Mr. Clean. He ain't had no ribs on, we put some hoes in this jeans. Got a flash on the mag, pop up on him, tell him cheese. I ain't finished, leave this block until I see a nigga bleed. Got a flash on the mag, pop up on him, tell him cheese. I ain't finished, leave this block until I see a nigga bleed.
And I ain't leaving off this block till I see this nigga bleed. Lonely 7, that's the baby. You speak on him, you speak on me. Because you follow me on the ground, that don't mean you don't know me. Niggas keep throwing blames, I swear they love this insta beat. Fuck my baby mama, see the reason I'm charging bitches fees. They some Instagram trolls, RVT ain't did a thing. He got popped up in the room and made it hard for him to breathe. If you ain't spent for a little 7, bitch, stop acting like you team.
Get that drop and wiggle through. We gon' sit outside and wait. Mr. Make it happen. Step on any nigga, play with my name. Out of town, play running. Beating up the interstate. Snatch a nigga out his rollie. Give a fuck if it was playing. Getting money is a mess. Nigga, like my arm stain. Is you really in the field or you niggas part play? Let me catch him Ryan Fish. Glock beat a shark tank. I got good act with this nigga. Don't matter if I'm far away.
We have in this past year a great process, ending the long era of conflict and cold war. We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of man. When we are successful, we will be.
Free bro, he gon' bring it home every time, nigga. AP on my wrist, they say that young nigga shine different. Hit for straight G's at 15, they say I grind different. Last nigga tried to play crazy, got fried, nigga. Knocked that one nigga down, then I pulled a double cup. Off of 30 in the booth, got me high as fuck. Nigga tricked off on a bitch, got him lined up. Bust down on my fucking neck, then nigga touch your bitch on my line, saying damn, you the greatest. She said I fuck her so good, she can't take it. Got the drop on that nigga house, we gon' stake it. Sydney coming out that bitch on bro, we gon' bake him. If I miss, we gon' taste him. Run that nigga down with them sticks like we Haitian. I'm proud of little bro, switch cheese like they faceless. Bands taking out her bro, bitch, I can't take it. Got this bitch in my bed, woke me up, she was snoring. They kicked the bitch out, she was boring. Then I'm on a roll, rollers on it, they be floored. Cracker ass cops search my house without a warrant. Talk bands, talk bodies, bitch, I know who be scoring. I got some dreadhead rosters that be on it. I get caught for this, get the damn nigga, he be scoring. Critical defense, shoot shit when I'm on it. Up early from the AM to the...
It's not FG famous?
FG famous, like mindful of evil thoughts. I need to chill out, but niggas wanna be like I won't come pull that grill out. Ooh. You know it stay with me, bitch. I'm gonna show you what that spilled off. I try to hold it in like a G, but it spilled off.
What's it called again?
FG famous.
FG
Like,
famous, and what's the song?
Evil thoughts.
Evil thoughts. Gotcha.
button? Where my this button? Where
This
my
how I'm
this button?
feeling. Look, I'm feeling evil thoughts. I need to chill out, but niggas wanna be like I won't come put that grill out. You know they stay with me, bitch. I'ma show you what that step out. I try to hold it in like a G, but it's spilled out. Now I'm lurking on your street trying to see about all that hate shit. Hope you smart to have your heat on. Cause when I spit a bit, yeah, then we out. I told you when it's up, bitches up like a trio. You fucked up, me and my youngins on the hunt for you niggas with baby K. Another stick, plus we got 2 extra pills. So try your luck, little bitty bitch. Since you think you official, you know what up. The 40 dick hold 25 off some ribs. Don't try to duck when cut a spear. 100 shots ain't gon' miss you. Whip you up to like a mop, ain't from your top to your lip, man. When I pop, I ain't gon' stop. It's on the right that I kill you. Straight get out first like I'm a cop.
Good morning, good morning.
I'm the steal it. You know it's up with me, ain't no bust for me, but you get flushed for free. Look how about the tree for 2, 2, 3. You better not fuck with me. I ain't even got a squeeze. I say
All right.
for me. I try to let you breathe until your hatred into mine. Believe it thoughts. I need to chill out, but niggas wanna be like I won't come put that grill out. You know they stay with me, bitch. I'ma show you what that step out. I try to hold it in like a G, but it's spilled out. Now I'm lurking on your street trying to see about all that hate shit. Hope you smart to have your heat on. Cause when I spit a billy, yeah, then we out. I told you when it's up, bitches up like a trio. Believe that? Yeah. You know it's up with me, nigga. Fuck a nigga. And that's on gang. Wrong dummy.
Good morning. Hello, this is Hott 102.3 radio station, the hottest metaverse radio station out here right now at the moment. All right, give it up for our sponsors, Hers, 24 Creatives, Meta Horizons app for being able to allow us to be able to put this in here and stream this out, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, all of those good things. Check out your social media platforms for all things VRU.life or go to www.vrulifefilms.com. All right, so as usual, right now I give you your weather disclaimer as usual as well is that I'm directional retarded, so don't get started with me. All right, left, right, east, west, south, however, I'm just gonna give you some. If you would like for us to know what your neck of the woods is like, make sure you drop it down into the chat onto the Twitch or the YouTube. Either one works for us, and we'll be able to let the world know what's happening. Right now, I'm just gonna scan through. So over here in California, it is 63 degrees right now, high 68, low 54. Oklahoma 67, high 74, low 57. Texas 72 degrees right now, high 80, low 64. Arkansas, it is 86 degrees right now, high 87, low 71. New Mexico, flood watch, 72 degrees right now, high 77, low 57. Flagstaff, flood watch as well, 59 degrees right now, high 64, low 47. Tennessee, 86 degrees right now, high 88, low 71. Illinois, 71 degrees right now, raining for the next hour. It is 71 degrees, high 73, low 65. New York, sunny outside, 83 degrees, high 83, low 61. Wisconsin, 71 degrees, partially cloudy. It is high 75, low 54. Minnesota, 73 degrees right now, mostly sunny, high 75, low 52. Ohio, 85 degrees right now, high 87, low 67. Colorado, it is 54 degrees right now, cloudy, high 60, low 46. Hawaii, it is 76 degrees right now, high 81, low 74, and it is windy. Wyoming, mostly cloudy, 60 degrees right now, high 65, low 46. Utah, it is sunny, 70 degrees right now, high 74, low 51. Florida, it is 85, high 85, low 72, and it is cloudy. Georgia, it's going to be raining for the next hour, 82 degrees right now, high 82, low 68. Indiana, cloudy, 83 degrees right now, high 84, low 69. And last but not least, Kentucky, partially cloudy, 83 degrees right now, high 85, low 67. And that is your weather coming from your iOS or Android app. If you want to know more about what's going on in your neck of the woods, pull it up on your local news channel or radio station. Thank you so much. Where we at?
Mm,
All
I
right.
think we're in news.
Yeah, some news now. So, and some of the latest news, I don't know if y'all ever heard of, you know about the UPS drivers and the type of they rain, sleet, snow, and all that shit. They outside, they delivering packages,
Right.
regardless of how cold it is or how hot it is, and we got to give it to
Mm-hmm.
them. And sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
they come across perks and shit. You know what I'm saying, for doing their duties. People
Yeah,
like them.
that's
So
right.
this one person, or persons I should say, really liked him. So this brother had to stay strong. The UPS driver passes on this bang bus session. Do you know
Wait a
about the
minute.
bang bus?
Mm-mm.
Bang bus. What
The,
is that?
the bang bus is a bunch of women in a van. They call it a bus. In a
Oh,
van,
okay.
and they go
You
around
call
and
it
they
that.
have sex with random guys on the street inside of the van.
What? That's crazy.
Yep. Charleston White have been on the van. All types of people have been on the van. Now, I haven't
Oh
seen
my
any footage of
Not
these
Johnson
people
White.
doing anything on this van, but they pull up and
And you
they
got
ask
that young man
random
coughing
guys.
too. So he must have been on that too.
Nah, he started smoking that
I'm
dope.
smoking on that gas, bro. I'm smoking on that gas.
So that's what they do. The bang bus goes from city to city, and they get
Mm-hmm.
dudes to come in there to actually film with them,
Wow. Okay.
from midgets on down.
Okay, midgets. All right.
So if you are looking to be a UPS driver, there are some perks to this. And if you come across the bang bus, I don't advise you to do anything. Think with your head on your
You got
shoulders.
options.
Yeah. But yes, they're giving out coochie.
Wow. Okay. Mm. So it's like an ice cream truck.
Yeah,
Like an ice cream truck. Okay, gotcha.
yeah. No ice cream, just
Yeah,
sweat.
just
And
Here's some
the
screaming.
there you go.
eyes and
That's right.
big old bitties.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Well, I thought that was something they've been doing though.
Look at you. You know a little something, don't you?
I heard something about that a while ago.
Heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we hear
Same
a
way
lot
I
of
heard
things.
about the two girls in the cup, and I heard about the other shit. Yeah.
I saw that. That shit
I
was
ain't see
crazy.
it.
Oh,
I
that
heard
shit
it. I ain't
crazy
even
to
try to
me.
go find it. Mm-mm.
Wow.
I seen something that was very heartfelt and inspiring. I forgot to look. What is she on? Jesus. Okay, I can't think of her name right now. She's an actor. But
Mm-hmm.
there's a group that's called the Optimist Project Pod,
Uh-huh.
I guess. Okay, and they were doing this segment on ancestral power, perseverance, and about these 12,000 ships and 12 million plus lives. So basically, they were saying how when you grow up in school, they teach you about the different ships, famous ships and stuff. What famous ships do you
Mm-hmm.
remember that they taught you about?
Famous ships.
Uh,
What famous
Well,
ships do you know off the top of your head?
the Mayflower.
okay,
The Mayflower. Okay. Yep. What else?
Catilda. I mean, they
Okay.
even
What
talk
else?
about the Catilda,
Uh,
Titanic.
Right, the Titanic. Right. What other one?
I know there's one slave ship, not slave ship, but treasure ship they had, and it had a
Mm-hmm.
name
talking
to it. I
about
forgot about it.
Blackbeard's ship.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Something like okay.
with
Okay.
pirates.
So
Yeah.
did they ever teach us about the names of the ships that brought the people over here? from Africa. The slave
No,
ships, the names of the slave ships. Do you know one
not
name
I
of
know
any
of.
of the
Yeah.
12,000 ships that brought them people over here?
Shit. Damn, I
Mm-mm.
know one of them.
Yeah,
I can't think of it though. It's like some type
Catilda
of
was one of them. That's the last slave ship in Alabama. That was the very, very last one. But
It
it,
said 12,000 of them. I
mhm.
mean, 12,000 ships came over here with people. Do you know how many people came over within them 12,000 ships?
Oh yeah, they said it was like they could squeeze like was it 1,000 slaves, 100 slaves in the corridor, like in the lower half,
Mm-hmm.
and we were and our people would like put like it packed in sardines, like, and they
yeah.
pack more and more slaves like sardines.
They
Yeah, like
said it was
100.
12 plus million lives brought over here through them ships. They didn't tell
What?
us how many of them
Mm.
died on the way over
Right.
here. They said it was 1.8 million people died, and plus some. That's how much they didn't accounted for so far, of people
Hmm.
who died being brought over here.
See, that's something that history don't
So where is all of
tell
them
you.
bodies? Is what them people were saying. They was like, so like, where's the memorials for all of those people that died? How did they
Hmm.
mean? What did they
because
do
if
for
you
all of those?
because if you think about it, in the countries of they said it was a Liberia and Nigeria, from in the oceans, and especially when the slave ships had a certain places that they would dock, like in places like in Kenya, like on that ocean side. They
Mm-hmm.
said it's they said if you well then who knows if an explorer actually seen it, but there's skeletons in the ocean, and they were saying that they believe those were slaves because of the things that, just saying, white men
Mm-hmm.
did on ships, the ones that got out of hand or didn't bow to their rules and wanted to fight them. They what did they do? As we see in Amistad, and what's another slave movie? Like we saw them like push them off. They push them off into the ocean, let the sharks get them.
They also put chains on
Yeah,
them.
chains on them, right, and weights. They threw them in the ocean. And some
Hmm.
skeleton bones, even the ones that fish didn't eat, or sharks or
Mm-hmm.
whatever didn't eat, they found a lot of stuff in the ocean, in the bottom of the, like in the south of the Atlantic, because they would push them off the ocean. Like people who wanted to fight, even women. It was true that they raped women, yes, and they push them off, like if they were done with them, because they didn't want to. They try to fight them. So it's like, if you ain't gonna do what we say, we're gonna get you off. That's just how it was.
And they didn't even look
Mhm.
at it as rape. It was their property.
Why wouldn't they fight them
Property.
before they got on the boat?
Yeah, some of them didn't want to go,
Guns,
and y-
guns, guns
right.
I
for
mean,
the
it was guns on that boat with them, and they fought in and got thrown over into the ocean. So what was the difference?
Hmm. Yeah, so
I couldn't tell you. I
it
don't
it
know.
was a it
When you
just in
break a
that time it's
motherfucker,
just
you could break a group of people by just breaking one or two people, and it's
yeah,
like you will be next. And when these people seem to have authority, or you basically giving them authority over you because you're like, all right, I gotta
right.
just bow down to the shit because I don't know no better. And
Hmm.
that's probably from lack of proper education,
Hmm.
being sold out by your own people. Who is there to help
Hmm.
you? When you in
Right.
that situation, it's like it's I have to bow down. I guess if that's was your mentality, now
Hmm.
I know I wouldn't survive because I would have. Hey, we look, it's a bunch of us and it's only a few of them.
Hmm.
Some of us gonna
And
die, some of us gonna live, but we're gonna take this
yeah,
ship over. And then think about it too. We don't know how to drive no damn ship.
right. And then our people, we were treated like cattle anyway, like animals. So
Right.
it's just a
So
lot of,
what was
yeah,
you asking us about the ships for?
Because that's what they were saying. This was one of the points that they was making, is that nobody could tell them any names of any ships of the slave
Mm-hmm.
ships, but you could tell us names of ships that they wanted you to think that was important, like the Titanic, the
Oh, I
Mayflower,
see what
Mm-hmm.
you're
things like
saying.
that. But
Yeah,
they didn't
Mm-hmm.
teach us
yeah,
about our and their where our people came from and all the people they drug
right.
over
Mm-hmm.
here and all of this. They don't tell us none of that. They
None of
don't make
that.
it seem like none of that happened. Made it seem like we was already here, and then it was just some type of
Mm-hmm.
struggle that happened back then, and then we all of a sudden started getting on a lot that all of the behind stuff. There is no book that we can read right now that's going to tell us any of that stuff. We literally just have to hear it's word of mouth because where's it at?
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then you hear bits and pieces of it, but nobody has the whole full story of
Mm-hmm.
how this began. Like
Right.
what made them want to go over there and conquer in Africa to bring us here to work for them? Why didn't they go and bring other folks from other countries to come work for them? Why was we the main target?
Yeah, we because of our agriculture. Africans had they knew our agriculture, farming land, even back in the early 1700s with those Europeans when they went to travel in Africa in multiple countries. Because I saw this on History Channel, they showed where those Europeans all they wanted was our agriculture. They saw our cattle, our farming, because they knew they could make money off of us.
Hmm.
So they needed resources for America, this America,
Right.
to do what? To make cattle, agriculture, farming. They needed money for us to now put like all this into the soil. Y'all figure out how y'all did that over Africa, do it here in America. That's just how it was. And even like planting things, they knew how to plant. It's just things that they saw money through us. Just farming all together. We
They
you
also
know
seen that we was easy to conquer, apparently.
hmm so they knew
They
how
were
to
able to
take
take that
what
many people.
right, and they knew how to take what we had history. Just think about that. Decades in even in this early 1600s. In that time and then when they decided to have this American slave trade, they brought us over here.
So, Nick,
And yes, we had farming, we knew how to raise cattle, knew how to do all of that.
ED, what's up, man?
They whipped us and beat us and tortured us just because we didn't want to do the
You want
things
some
that
up?
we didn't want to do. They
Right.
knew y'all gonna learn today. So that's what they did. And this is how we got enslaved within a century. Just because of these agriculture ways from our own ancestors of learning about land and stuff like that, all types of stuff. So it's kind of, it's kind of highly kind of detrimental to thinking about it, but it's just something that they did. They looked at us as money. We were money. If white people didn't want to
Okay,
do it, these
okay.
Europeans didn't want to do it, they're gonna say you Africans are gonna do it. And there it is.
Oh, hold on. Okay, so I got a couple of things. It says things that have happened since Diddy got arrested. Beyonce lost 5 million followers and is being investigated. There's flames of a secret tunnel between Diddy and Michael Jackson's LA homes. The death of Michael Jackson has been reopened. The Kardashians are under investigation. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis have left the country after photos are released that he was at their parties. Whitney Houston's death case has also been reopened. Liam Payne tragically passed away. Netflix is making a documentary about Diddy. $50 million
Mm-hmm.
bail has been denied for Diddy in isolation. Leonardo DiCaprio, or whatever the hell, left the country after
DiCaprio.
30. There you go. 3,282 photos.
A
Whoa.
Leo?
No,
Yeah.
that they got for Diddy. And videos were released at Diddy's parties. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's where he left. He left,
Mhm.
yeah. Leo left after 3,282 videos and pictures was released of the Diddy parties.
And he was there.
I'm
Say,
apparently
well,
that's
time
what
to
they're
go.
trying to say. Right.
Shit, they got me in all types of motherfucking positions. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. Hey, look, if that's what y'all into, don't do it around other celebrities.
Yeah.
Or
That's what
don't
that
Do it
do
lawyer.
with poor people and then pay them off.
But you know what? That's why that lawyer in Florida, when they announced one victim in Florida, the one in Miami, because they raided the Miami house from Diddy's house, and one of them came forward, and you remember when he had that hotline, Bixby, I think his last name was. I could see his face. The one that
to the white dude, right?
want to take Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to sue Jay-Z too. So, as he said, with these celebrities, he's gonna drop names, because all these people, he had a hotline. 100 people called in. They were there. They said they were there. They seen it. At the Miami area, and people who called in, he got names, and he said, if y'all don't come forward, I'm gonna drop them. And some of these celebrities I heard from Hollywood put a cease and desist on him to say, don't mention us. Even, I don't know about Jay-Z or whatnot, but I just know some from Hollywood, and I bet you anything, all the celebrities she named are the ones that don't mention our name. Don't try it. Because
Isn't
we ain't
that kind of silly of
associated with
them?
it. Yeah, it is.
You actually
Don't
making
mention my
yourself a
name, not that
target
I'm
even
on there
more.
or nothing.
Well, you just letting me know that you was there by saying that.
Right.
I
So
just
don't
bought the
mention
dip.
you. Okay, we.
If you on the
Hey, look.
if you're on the tape, you're on the tape. Okay, you're on there. You were there. And so what?
But are you on there with your cookie jar open?
It could be. That's the thing. See, they looking at it that way too. Or you were.
So they denied Diddy of a $50 million bill. That's that. Well, that's a bond. So is it a bail or a
Yeah.
bond? Dangerous. Was it a bail or a bond?
It was a I think that was a bond.
It was denied. That's what it was.
So $500 million is what he has to pay to get the bail, and they denied him of a $50 million bond.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because this week, because like we talked about yesterday, I think this week they're deliberating, ain't they? The juror, because this is the last week of all the evidence. This week is, according to what I saw online, like this is the very
Well,
last
guess
week.
what? Ain't nobody else on them tapes finna go out the country. It's over with. So
It
them
sure
people who
is.
actually left the
the
country
airport about to be shut down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So them people who left the country, good job. You left when you knew wasn't nobody paying attention to you, and you ain't got no murder charges and nothing. So you got the fuck up out of here like you going on vacation, and you probably got all your shit in Swiss bank accounts and shit. So now you over there and you living carefree, and you probably know one of them princes, and the prince is gonna keep you to the point where you ain't going nowhere. You gonna stay right here. I got you. Now go ahead and act them scenes out from the Titanic now, motherfucker.
Hopefully they don't extradite.
Hopefully they don't. He gonna have to do something
hope you landed
strange,
somewhere.
like he did a Diddy party, not to get extradited.
That's Ashton Kutcher. And
They gonna get his ass, but not Leo.
Yeah.
Nah, Leo DiCaprio. Y'all got me saying the nigga. Leo Cap is not going
Leo
nowhere. He got
DiCaprio.
He got more money than all of them, so he ain't going nowhere. He good, but Ashton Kutcher, your ass gone. You good?
But Leo, they said he was a freaky guy anyway. He's freaky. He had a freaky mind. That's why him and Diddy was like.
Is it a crime to have a freaky mind, or is it a crime to act on?
People can just afford to be creative.
I don't know. I don't know. If you're freaky, okay. But then when you do it to somebody else against their will, then that's different.
I'm pretty sure when nobody
attack.
I'm pretty sure when nobody Well, they was under the influence and they didn't even know it because Diddy did say you got to have a party, you got to have alcohol, you got to have them bottles ready, you got to have that you got to turn the heat up. That makes people
Yeah.
act different. Now,
Get
have you ever
pink
been in a
cocaine.
situation where you've been drinking in a hot motherfucking area? It's gonna intensify it. You're hot, you're sweating, and you don't even know why you that damn drunk. You only had a few shots. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they do it in them clubs. Why you think you always
Yeah.
drinking and you're hot when you leave them motherfuckers? And you need more drink because it's just right there. So Diddy, he got the formula.
That's why he be rapping about the said, how I go, this is the after party at the after, and then something after the after party. Like he always talk about something like that.
Well, he
The
told y'all.
after party.
The after
He told
party.
y'all
Yeah.
right there. How y'all feel out there about Diddy and his freak offs and not getting a $50 million bond and everybody escaping? Anybody want to talk
So
about
his freak off, bless him. To not getting the bond, damn.
Man, don't free
To the
him.
people that got away.
Hey, wait. Excuse me. Come up to the circle right there and talk.
Nah, they don't need a free him. Fuck that. Damn nah.
Exactly.
What did he do? Anything was done against people's will? Was there anything done to Will Smith? Speaking of
They didn't
wills,
mention him. They never mentioned him.
because that's the one who got the real money.
Yeah. And they were saying they were looking at younger people too, like Ray J and Chris Brown, and they're trying to use all the associations, but they didn't mention them in the case. But they are bringing other people that were there, and that's at the
I don't
like
think
that
Chris Brown gonna go.
the one at the
fall for
white
him.
party. Like the video, they got a video of them at the white party, and they said that's when the after party went down, because they said they had one at 1 a.m. and then another one at 3 a.m. And they wanted to know because I know Ray J, he'll do anything to be on the stand, but he didn't testify. They didn't ask him to testify. So
Suge Knight say Puff been busting Ray J wide open.
yeah, they said that too. That's why Ray J seems like he traumatized. He act like he traumatized from a
Ray
whole
J
lot.
just bored. He don't have no other party right now. He said
it. he's like, yeah, I know too much about Hollywood. Leave my name out.
I mean,
of
he
it.
just talked about Suge Knight raping men and women and putting butter in men's asses, and that's how he was lubing them up and then fucking them.
Lobster butter.
Now, what I want to know,
lube.
what I want to know is, Ray J, how the fuck did you know that? What were you participating in this shit?
Were
Were
you giving or
the
receiving?
were you the butter boy? Was you told to go fetch the butter? Were you with the shit? Did you get buttered up your damn self? What's going on, bro?
Did you get butterballed?
Oh, whoa.
Butterball.
I don't know if this is true or not, but we're gonna listen to this
Butterball.
and y'all tell me what y'all think
Okay.
about this. It's some news thing that just came out. Somebody sent it to me. And
Hold on a second. Let me get over Butterball. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Donald Trump has announced that as of next month, the U.S. dollar will no longer be the official currency of the United States. In its place will be a national cryptocurrency called Liberty Coin. The U.S. officially says goodbye to the U.S. dollar. This isn't just a shift in the way payments are made. It's a disruption of the global financial landscape. Liberty Coin Bank declares bankruptcy as millions of depositors go on a withdrawal spree. Wall Street suffered a Black Friday and international markets were in chaos. China, the European Union, Russia quickly pushing back, refusing to
What do y'all think of that? Do you think that was that real news, or is it just somebody just sending that shit around?
Is it about the?
I'm about to say, if that is real news, it's happening. It's over. I mean, the beginning is over.
They said something about your savings accounts could be depleted and all type of shit. If that's the case, he turning our money into coins.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Exotic Dance is gonna have to get us more
Yeah.
insurance.
Throw that coin at that bitch.
Yeah, they were throwing coins on stage. They already in high heels, slippery.
So, but what does that mean for each coin? How much is our dollar gonna be worth for that coin?
Over here, probably a
Man.
lot. Everywhere else,
Yeah, the
nothing.
stable's gonna be dollar for a dollar.
Oh yeah, it should be a dollar for a dollar. So that means
Like
how
the
do we
Ripple
buy stuff
coin,
now? We got
the
to use that coin
RUSD.
to buy food and stuff now. Is what you're
Well,
saying?
that coin
Mm-hmm.
is probably gonna be digital.
Yeah,
Well,
Man,
eventually
that's
it's
if
what
just
I
gonna
was
be
I
a chip
don't
saying.
in your
hurry up
arm.
and
It's gonna
get
go
my
beep.
house finished, I'm not trying to play with none of this shit. I want to be able to go outside in my backyard and go dip in my
Mm-hmm.
garden. I can make everything taste like chicken, fish, and everything else. I put a pond on the side. I believe me alone. I ain't got time for it.
So
Yeah.
y'all young boys gonna have to pay for that weed and coins. That's gonna be some new shit.
On your coin purse.
Ain't nobody gonna be selling this stuff like that no
You gonna
more
have a coin
Man.
person,
Yeah.
because it's because of the transactions. So you can't sell it like that.
but
The
you'll still be able to
transaction is gonna
use
be a
your
chip in
card
your
though.
arm.
I
And
know
all those
that's what I'm
people
saying,
say
but if
that
you
they're
keep
not gonna
going to
get
go
that mark of the
swipe
beast.
that person over
When
and
the
over, that's gonna
family
keep
starts
expressing.
starving, they're gonna get it and you're gonna be like, boop. They're already training you now with the tap it on the ATM. You know what I'm saying? Like when you just tap to pay, they're getting you used to sticking
Mm-hmm.
your hand out like that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
that's where it's gonna go. Or I'm just
Yeah.
gloom and doom.
Or, you could go ahead and customize and bedazzle some shit and put it on your glasses and just lean in on your
You know
sunglasses.
what? Or I could just stay away from all of that shit so I don't end up being trapped and zombified and everything else because I'm ready for
So you're
war.
going off the grid.
And hell yeah, what you talking about?
All right.
I do think I was going to say this. I do think in our financial future, which I'm highly concerned about, that's what all these banks are concerned about.
Highly.
What is like what is he really thinking? Like what is he doing? Like are we really ready to go digital? All like take all our money and go digital. I don't think
Right.
some of these banks ain't ready yet. They ain't ready.
No, we're
And
not ready for that.
especially with the y'all fired all the federal workers. What are they supposed to do when it comes
Well,
to our federal financial money?
remember the banks don't exist without you. They
I
ain't got
know.
no
That's what I'm
fucking money.
saying.
They
Right.
taking your money and they paying another motherfucker and then hoping they put them in the debt so they can give you your
That's what I'm
motherfucking money
saying.
back.
That
Why
is
you
what I'm
think when you
saying.
deposit a
Yeah.
check, sometimes
Yeah.
you
Digital
can't,
currency.
yeah, you're not gonna be able to get that shit. Like if you get it from somewhere
Right.
else, you might not be able to get that motherfucker. All depends on because they gotta wait 2 or 3 days. No, they got the money. They paying other motherfuckers your shit. In 2 or 3 days,
Yeah,
But
they'll
that's
have your
money
still,
money
because
back.
the system's designed to keep you in debt. Like you can never get out of debt.
right. Right. Because they feel like that's the circulation of other banks. Like, we know about the debt. We can get them rotated that they owe us and we could continue to rotate. It's a game to them. So, because he won't throw a monkey wrench in the game, doesn't mean all these banks are going to just bow down to what he
Well,
says.
you got to understand also too. He is trying to overthrow a lot of shit. The
Oh
shit
yeah,
that's
B
been
been doing
here.
that.
You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So the
Even in the first
Rothschilds and
term.
all that shit. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? What
Right.
they locked on everything. Well, guess what? I'm who I am, and watch what I can do. And
Yeah.
I can do it better than y'all because y'all are corrupt. Some of the shit is actually helping. Other shit I really haven't dug into. But if you're trying to go against something that's already been having a um uh what they call it, a tyrant type ruling
Hmm.
over the system for over generations. If you're trying to break that shit, then you fighting them, you spitting in their face, and that
Yeah.
could start some shit. But I
Yeah.
mean, he all he can do is all he got. Look, he press a button and everybody gone.
Yeah. That's exactly. That's just how you look at it. But it doesn't mean the banks are gonna bow down to it. You really hurting a portion of the economy. That's what I'm saying. And even some of these employers that still, like with our banking systems, even in our ATMs, even in our cash registers, yes, we got the tap, but that don't mean every bank is going to be down with that. It's just
Well
with
then
your
they
cards.
well then they are going to be a thing of the past.
Yeah. And
And
like other countries are doing it, but they looking at us like, well, y'all still on your own thing.
maybe it's
Okay,
just time
but
for
That's a distraction. The real
certain
people who are in control already in their bunkers.
yeah. I
yeah,
I think maybe it's time for motherfuckers to move.
yeah. They've
If
been
you
doing
can't
that.
deal with it, it's time to go.
Hmm. Yeah, I go to
But the
Dubai.
more you niggas that leave, the more opportunities I have. They're gonna be willing to give me all type of shit. As soon as y'all get the fuck up
Mm,
out of there. Oh, they left. Well, this is what we got going on here to keep you here. We're gonna
mm-hmm.
give you everything. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
Now, for all my passport bros out there, to go to these different places to look for these women. I mean, that shouldn't be all that you're trying to do. You maybe want to sightsee a little bit, but you go out there strictly for the hoes. And this is what's going to happen to your goofy ass
And the
every
peace.
time. So if you are approached by a beautiful woman out there in Poland, be aware of Poland. It's happening everywhere, but they're talking about Poland. Beautiful women from Poland approaching you, asking you to go take a shot with them, come to the bar with them, have a little drink. So
Take a shot. What kind of pirate
yeah.
is this woman?
So look, every free shot they give you is spiked.
Mm.
So and it's bigger than just some ass and titties, right? What happens is once you go to the bar, you sit down with the lady and she orders a round of drinks and champagne and this bitch is racking up a tab. Like she got it.
Oh, I see the.
And what happens is when you go to pay for that
Mhm.
shit, right? If she don't have it, she gonna be like, oh, something wrong with my shit. Can you pay? And then he owe your goofy. Well, it's cheaper over here, so I can do that. So you go ahead and you pay with your credit card, and they tell you, the staff tells you your credit card isn't working anymore, and they ask for your debit card. And when they ask for your debit card, they enter the number wrong willingly, knowing that it's wrong, and they will take your numbers and keep swiping and run up your account, multiple transactions. And the next day you'll wake up broke with a hangover and realize that the local police are in it too. So whatever you do, you're gonna get scammed. So it's a way to avoid the scam is get you an ugly bitch. That ain't trying to pay for no.
So you
She ain't
found a
trying to.
solution.
Yeah, she didn't approach you. You approached her. She gonna be like, oh, me? Yes, you, ugly lady. You're not trying to
Come on,
poison me.
Olga.
So let's go. Let's go have some fun. Oh yeah, I see the pretty bitches, but I'm more interested in your drugging my ass. That's who I want. I want the person who ain't gonna drug me. So yeah, when you go to
if you drink
Poland,
enough, she'll start looking better anyway.
yeah, oh hell yeah. Like damn, your lip ain't really that fucked up.
It might have been that alleyway that smelled like piss.
You
Put a little water
know
on
what? You know what? That actually was a scam like that in Vegas. They had they arrested 2 women scamming men for like a one night stand, and they put something in the drink when they go back to the hotel room, and he knocked out. She robbed him while he's sleeping. She takes they watch, they money, they cards, they Apple Pay. They taking everything. One white woman, I think she stole like 30,000 from one guy because she
30,000.
pretend 30,000 because he had more. He had she got on his crypto on his phone. That's the way she went in there and she took. She taking everything. She took his watch too. His watch was. She found out the watch was worth 10,000. Oh yeah. So men in Vegas, y'all watch out.
When you know all that information, and you know she got caught. It's like damn.
Yeah, because he was trying to figure out what happened.
If I'm smart, right, and I know how I get.
Mm-hmm.
When I get around these women, I get all drunk and take them to the hotel. Well, I'm gonna have replicas of all my jewelry.
You have what?
Real replicas. I'm gonna have the real shit, the original shit, $10,000, $20,000 worth of shit. And then I'm gonna have the shit that looks just like it, but it's not it.
It's not it. Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah. So the day you meet me, I'm gonna wear my real shit. And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna get at you tomorrow. Then tomorrow, come and wear that fake shit. And if you do happen to have
like
me out dizzy and rob me and then take pictures of me and shit, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm knocked the fuck out. Well, it's okay, man. That jury is fake. That jury is fake. You won't
That
get
nut
that
was
half
real.
of that.
There,
Man.
there's some women out there, y'all, in Vegas. They are doing it. And it's a new thing for these women. They think because you're looking for a good time, you may be lonely. And let's go back to your hotel room. They're gonna drop something in that
Well,
drink,
the thing
knock
is,
you out.
the whole motherfucking world is lonely. Even when you're in a relationship, sometimes you're lonely. So
Yeah,
everybody looking
that's
for
anywhere
something.
really.
But what I
Mhm.
advise you fellas to do, take that 10,000 and put that 200 on.
All I
You
say
know what I'm
is,
saying?
they always say the girl drops something in that drink. I don't think they always drop nothing in the drink. Sometimes they just drop that NyQuil on them. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
No, that's not true.
The rock bottom. The
Because when they
while you
arrested
pass
the
out trying
woman,
to rejuvenate, they going through your pockets.
well,
Dirty
here's the
women.
thing: they can't do that unless they actually are there at the bar, like at a place in Vegas. Like to actually, they can't just take a NyQuil and just pour all of that in your. They ain't doing that. They just
Oh,
know
tell
if
me
you
how.
ain't looking to distract you, they're gonna drop something just to make you sleepy. And she
Well, you know,
and then she's escorting you back to your room. She said, "Let's just go back to your hotel." She's about to rob you. It's going down.
Oh no, see, some motherfucker like me, no, it's finna go down. You want to come back with me? I'm finna wear your ass the fuck out. Yes, I'm finna degrade your motherfucking ass, and I'm gonna watch you sleep. Matter of fact, I'm putting you the fuck up out of here after this. No, you will not sleep in this motherfucker. Go home. Bye,
Mhm.
Felicia. Fuck up out of here.
Yeah, it's happening, but y'all be careful. It's happening anywhere, but watch these women. They getting bold of robbing men. Very
See,
bold.
first off, if you gotta fuck their throat till they just damn near
What?
throw up.
hey,
That's how you. That
That's how you stop
I'm
them
back.
from robbing the men?
It's not
yes. Fuck
Yeah,
you
ain't
till
nobody
they
like
throat.
robbing shit with a sore throat.
95th. They are not laying
Right.
down with you. It's not. That is not the game.
Oh, I'm up. I'm not going to sleep. That little shit you put in my cup, you need a lot more of that shit. I'm up, goddamn. I'm in
95th.
Vegas
You gonna
too.
be so. You gonna be so knocked out.
No,
You
she
gonna be
she gonna
drowsy.
be so knocked out. We gonna be knocked out together because I'm gonna fall asleep in that bitch throat. That's what the fuck I'm falling asleep.
She gonna take your Apple Pay. She gonna take everything. Your
She gonna get
cryptos.
fucked up. I'm a fucked up sleeper. Anything wake me up. I don't give a fuck how fucked up I am.
But
Lord,
that woman, she stole $30,000 in one night from one guy. And when they ran the cameras, they caught her 2 days later because they was looking for her
You
whereabouts
want
because
to
she
know
was at
how she got
another.
30,000? Because she got him so drunk and he was paying for everything, bags, shoes, telling her he was gonna marry her, all type of shit. Oh, she found her one. She knew
But they
exactly
said
what
it
she
was
was doing.
crypto, and she got his Apple Pay. She got
Well, guess how she
his
found
watch.
out?
His watch
Because
was worth 10,000.
first thing he said was, "I'm a crypto currency person." You know, so that's what
She's
I
like, "Oh
do.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's why she was
yeah. I got
let's
about
go back to your hotel."
well, I'm budgeting right now. I only got about 30,000 on me right now to
She's
have a
like,
little
oh yeah,
fun.
I'm
You know.
tripping too.
Yo, yeah. Would you like me to bring a friend? No, well, if you got one, you can. But if you're not, just you know, with me and my
Mhm.
30,000 and my crypto, you's a dumbass nigga. You told her everything. You ain't supposed to tell her you a fucking garbage man. What the fuck you supposed to tell her? Or you pick up dog shit for a living.
I tell I'm a hit man. I'm traveling across the country doing jobs.
She may like that though. She was like, "Oh yeah," because she think you getting money, you hustling.
She gonna know not to touch it though.
Well, I got a woman who ain't doing all of that.
Okay.
Dang.
I thought you about to break us a song.
Let's talk about this one. Don't you start. Let me talk about this with some good women out here. And Jasmine Crockett is one, okay? Give it up
Yeah.
for my girl. She been out there representing the House of Democrats on the committee. Now she is running for the top Democratic on the House Oversight Committee, okay? So y'all vote for her. She has been talking her shit. She has been
That's the
out
nation
there,
wanna vote.
you know,
That's
putting
what I'm talking
people
about, girl.
there. She been putting people. I mean, hopefully
Don't make
that
me
they
choke
allow
you up.
us to be in on there. But if not, do you know
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna push that those people in those congressional seats go ahead and accept her,
Mm-hmm.
Deborah. I mean, she just been putting foot on neck since she been in there, and that's the first
So
Yeah.
time that got me
what she look
interested.
like? What she look
The
like?
black lady who was talking
You,
out. Remember,
you
we
never
kept
seen
trying to
her?
we kept watching her over and over. The morning we had got up and she was going off at the white lady who was talking about her lashes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So she's single, or you got to have a husband to be in that
Oh, I
type
know
of
what you're
position.
talking about.
Yeah,
Someone
the
said
one
something
that told
slick
her
No,
about
the
her
the
that
I'm not
bleach, the
asking
bad.
for
bleach, the
myself. I
bleach
know somebody who's
blonde,
looking for it. Shit.
bad beauty. Yeah,
You
yeah,
do?
Bad built,
Well, look
yeah,
her
bad built
up.
yeah,
body.
yeah, yeah.
The BBB.
You're right.
See, it's it's like this. I love my girl Jasmine. Shout out to you, girl. You doing your
Right.
thing. You doing your thing in Congress. You are putting like Danger said. You putting your foot on their necks.
Mhm.
This is why some of these
You said so
uh
innocent.
co-
You're right.
no, I'm serious.
You know what? You know how I actually do
Europeans,
that in real life.
what?
Foot on that.
She
Hey,
is
Hey,
currently the vice ranking member and has
Yes,
announced her
that's a big
candidacy
position.
for ranking member of the House Oversight Committee. Go on now. She said the need
better
for
stretch first.
strategic, aggressive leadership to hold the Trump administration
Mm-hmm.
accountable and to protect the Constitution, federal workers, and American families. Yeah, all that stuff that they've been having going on. She's been the one that's been up there talking the most shit about it.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about how are you gonna talk about us and the way that we're trying to run things when you would allow this man to come in here and do whatever, whenever, and y'all are overlooking it like it's okay when you telling the rest of us that it's not. So
Mm-hmm.
how is that okay? Who what? How you supposed to
Mm-hmm.
make this run the way that you want it to run if you allowing the
Mm-hmm.
person who is running us to do what they want, but the rest of us can't? That's not how this
Mm-hmm.
works.
You're right. And especially in this country when it comes to our own laws and our own government, that she is trying not to let this side like put us down into the grave of nothing. Like she
Mm-hmm.
just don't want that to happen to anybody, any melanated person. Like this is
Mm-hmm.
not how it works. She knows the United States government back and forth. So it's not like they're gonna infiltrate everything and say no, no, no to everything Democrat. She's trying to say yes. We will stand for ours. We will fight for ours. That's how it should be. And
Mm-hmm.
I agree with her that she's trying to do what she can to push us all the way in there to say you ain't gonna cancel us out. We still over here. You gotta look on the Democrat side. You gotta find our meeting in the middle. And
Right.
she knows for herself that regardless of Margaret Taylor Greene, because them two
Mm-hmm.
just go at it, but she but even though she already knows she is not listening to her, and that's okay. But she said, what I do stands, and I'm gonna keep fighting for the American people and our own constitution and how it should be for everybody. It ain't about one side. It's for
Including
everybody.
the avatars. We
That's
Not
got
right.
not
legs now.
including
We stand
avatars.
on business.
well, in other news, a community came together as one, and that's not happened in a very long time. But there's always some shit that's tragic behind the community coming together. So
Mm-hmm.
the statement "belt to ass" is real. You hear me?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so what happened was this lady, Chicago woman, she doesn't look bad either, but crazy look good sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
never
Yeah,
know.
crazy's hot.
So this Chicago woman gets beat with a belt after. Now, no one should get beat with a belt, no grown up. But you know you fucked
Wait,
up when
what she
somebody gets
did?
beat.
Maybe. Hold on, I gotta hear the whole story.
But this one deserved the ass whooping. Allegedly kidnapping a 7-year-old child from a backyard. So let me
Beat
paint
her
the scenario.
ass.
They catch
wow.
her the next day. So she tried to take a little 7-year-old out the backyard. It was a failed attempt, but they filed a police report. They catch her the next day, right? Not the police, but the community.
Mm-hmm.
And she's trying to go into this store, and this big dude is against the door with his back and his stomach out. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, no, you ain't getting this door. So some dude behind her, and he has the belt, not like he got it like it's long. You know how when you're trying to buckle your belt and it's long, and he beating the shit out of her head, her back, and everything. He whooping this girl like she ain't had her ass whooped since she was 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and he beating the shit out of her ass, and she squoze,
A professional lashing.
Mm-hmm.
into the door. Somehow she got her body through the door with all her little might, and that's how they captured her inside of there. But she got away. The next day, the mother of the daughter, the little 7-year-old girl, snatches her up and walks her down the street to a police officer. Police officer don't know what the fuck going on. He just happened to be outside, like the fucking
Yeah.
police do all the time in Chicago. And they pleaded their case, showed their paperwork, and now that lady is being charged because a community came together to
For
whoop her
kidnapping.
ass,
Yeah.
and they tortured her for probably 2 days straight.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's going to jail. So
I
protect
do-
your kids out here.
Yeah, I do agree that belt to ass should be back on. It should be back
The
in
table.
school
Yes,
too.
yes.
I'm just saying.
Yes, ma'am.
Every school should have one assigned ass
Yes,
whooping.
ma'am.
Because
And
these
they do,
kids are
but they
just-
won't
they
use
rap-
it. They said they got that in there, but they won't use it, and that is bothering me.
Yeah.
They use it for us. Why all of a sudden you can't do it to them? Them
They
the
should
ones
find
who
the
need
best
the ass
kid, the
whooping.
best fighter. Let him just do it. Let's bring back bullies.
You know, the bullies are there for a reason, not just a bully. Like, look, I got to keep you little niggas in line. What they pay me for. Bless you. Y'all out of pocket. I'm a year older than y'all. And I'm y'all senior. Right, I got seniority over you little motherfuckers.
I done failed 3 times. I really should be.
I really should be in college. I really should be in college, but I'm a sophomore and here with y'all. So yeah,
I'm still in love with the English teacher, so I just like to hang around with my baby.
She's pregnant too.
Wow. Okay,
We'll have a
What
class
in the
baby.
world?
So,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, please be more leery. Like I say, crazy sometimes look good, and you know everything that look good ain't good. And that lady looked like she's about something, but she's off the Richter and Rocker or whatever fuck
And
you want to
teaching
call it.
kids.
And yeah, that little girl need her little ass whooped
Stranger
too.
danger.
She should have been screaming her little ass off.
Is he blowing a
Stranger
kiss?
I would if I let me be 7 years old. I'm rolling around on the ground screaming.
Yeah, me too.
Retarded. I'm doing some retarded shit so I can get everybody attention.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you already retarded and you doing that on the regular, ain't nobody gonna come to your rescue because they know your little slow ass having one of your moments back there. So you might get snatched. So you might want to come up out that slow shit for 2 seconds. Don't give me no show and tell me to talk about it.
You wilding right now.
Making great points, though. Great points.
Slow motherfuckers.
Oh, God.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. because they could be watching.
Oh,
Flag
wait.
challenge.
A 16-year-old track athlete was stripped of her state title after, what do you think she did for her celebration? They got her stripped from her title.
It had to been something like raunchy. Like raunchy.
she
like
Twerking that last.
yeah, or selling something. Trying to
Or
get
selling that last.
Yeah, could be.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What y'all think she did for her celebration? They got her state title revoked.
She crip walked on the podium.
She was crip walking. That is crazy work. What you think she did, Dangerous?
She cursed somebody out.
Oh, she stressed everybody out. She stressed all the damn judges out because
I said she cursed.
She showed her ass.
oh, curse, showed her ass, cursed, and what you say she did?
Me?
Crip walked across the podium.
Crip walk.
Oh, yeah. Crip
And
walking.
you said
Yeah.
selling that last, so twerking that last. Well, 60-year-old track athlete stripped of her state title after fire extinguisher celebration. the corporation of people in head up CIF, I mean, says her victory lap was unsportsmanlike. So what she did was she was running so damn fast, she grabbed it and she won, and she grabbed a fire extinguisher because she swore her feet was on fire.
I think
Slow
that's
mo.
crazy.
Wow.
She actually squeezed it though.
Yep.
Did she
Slow
let the
motherfucker.
smoke stuff come out?
Slow motherfucker.
She
I-
took the fire extinguisher and
Yeah.
used it on her feet.
Yep. Because
That
she
ain't
thought her
too
feet
bad.
was on fire.
Was the crowd going wild?
Were they entertained?
They were, but they knew that it was over with. So they had to go wild. Hey, this is your last 15 seconds of fame right here.
Because she
It could have been so much
was-
worse.
Because she was glorifying herself.
It seemed
That's-
like it. Yeah.
Was she not supposed to glorify herself? That's against the rules to glorify yourself.
That's what I was.
Well, not with
asking.
that fire
Yeah.
extinguisher though. That's there for a reason. That's not no toy to play with.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't be like her. Because you not Sonic. Your feet ain't on fire. He got fireproof shoes. So what is wrong with you?
But she was running on the good foot, right?
Shit,
I would have
not
grabbed the
that
fire
bad.
extinguisher, rode it like a rocket ship, and said I was playing Quidditch.
Okay, good.
And ran around the field.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what have we learned today?
Don't use fire extinguishers only for fires.
What's that?
We also learned Leo DiCaprio's spidey senses are on point.
Yes, we did. That boy,
You know when he gets the step.
And we learned that a $50 million bill won't get you nowhere if you've done all the free calls. Every last one.
After they have released 3,282 pictures and videos, is not one.
And another
I don't
thing
even know why
about-
they even put a number on him. You knew you was going to deny it. He should just have no bail.
And you know what dangerously said what about the slave ships? We need to learn to do our history, so we can know everything about our history, right? About the slave ships and seeing more details in that. Yeah.
Yes.
Very true.
Yeah, because to know that 1.8 million people died on the transfer over here of 12 million slaves out of 12,000 ships. You got 12 million people over here on 12,000 ships. Y'all are some bad folks. And I don't understand.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing it wasn't my time for back then. Just know that this is a new world. This is world. And these folks here ain't gonna play them games, okay?
Yeah. That's right. That is so true. So true.
That's where world is gonna come from. As soon as you start trying to put people on boats and vans and shipping them off somewhere. Ship yourself off.
But
We
yeah.
also learned that if your water starts tasting spicy, don't fall asleep around that hoe.
Right. That's right.
Pour your own water is what you realize. Let nobody bring you no water no more.
That's right.
Get a Gatorade Sprite.
They ask you if you're thirsty when you come to their house. Oh, it's okay, sweetheart. Thank you. I brought. Make sure you got a bottle of water in your pocket. Stop at the corner store before you go there. You don't want nothing. Get to know the individual, okay? Because they do it all type of stuff to folks around here these days. You'll fuck around and be in somebody's face.
Bring your own Martinelli's little apple juice.
Right. You're right, okay? Snacks, all that in my. I got some in my purse. Don't worry, baby.
You want to?
All right, I come equipped with my own snacks. You thirsty? No, I'm good. I got something to drink in here. I got something to drink and something to drink. You know what I mean? You want a shot? Brought the whole teapot, cups, and all. Pull it out the bag. Bag lady. We also learned that we got young.
And that we learned that.
Yeah, young entrepreneurs out here. Look him up in the metaverse. He coming out with his single soon. What's your name is? Tell the folks. What it is? They heard you do your rap. Where your song at?
Hey, what's your name?
Wait. No, we talking about you. You already came up here and spit that rap.
Are y'all a group?
That is y'all a group?
Amazing.
Amazingly.
Amazing Breezy. That'd be a good name for a
Rigby.
group too.
What? Is it Rigby? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
amazing.
I'm gonna change it to Amazing Breezy.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all find him in the
Alright.
metaverse. You feel me? He got his number one album out called "This Shit Here," and you feel me? His single coming out soon.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
He like, let me in so I can tell him.
All right,
Y'all know
ladies
this
and
single.
gentlemen.
Where's my charger?
That's your shit. Where's my charger?
Yeah, it's wearing on you. I'm telling you, Amazing Breezy. I had an AB logo. Shit. And if y'all doing anything with it, I only want my 10%. I ain't tripping.
Now tell me this: Do you have any material out now? It's your time to shine, man. You got some material out? Where can we find your music?
He ain't got the music. We just sing.
No, I'm talking to him. I'm talking to him. Not you. Not you, Detroit. I know what you do. Detroit got an album.
Ain't nobody got no album. We just gave him one. I just told you it's called "This Shit Here."
Oh, okay, right. Well, he said. Well, the reason why I said that because earlier he said he was a rapper.
Yeah.
He said
Hey,
he can rap
go-
songs. He did.
He wrapped gifts at Macy's for Christmas.
So, what else have we learned about this dude right here?
We learned that this is your favorite song.
I don't have to
him,
be here.
rap to us.
Look, I'm only doing this shit for my community service. I don't have to fucking be here.
You do got to be here if you're doing it for your community
I don't have to-
service. If
I
you want
don't-
somebody to
I-
sign
I-
off
I-
on this,
Nigga, I will go
Back.
to the Meta Horizon movie company and go
go
sit out
back
whatever
to
they
jail.
What the fuck I do?
My ankle monitor is around a chihuahua right now.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this was the show. This is the show, and we are at Hot 102.3 the radio station. Thank you all for coming out. We do appreciate you. And we out.
Yeah. All
Don't
right.
forget to tell yourself you love yourself when in the mirror brushing your teeth.
The enemy is at the door. Take the chains off.
Look here. He done came right on in here.
Take the chains off. This is my studio now.
What's going on, Detroit?
All right.
Just pop it. Pop it.
Let's see what you can do. Go ahead.
Alright, what's going on, everybody?
You're pressing the stop button on your stop button on
Alright. What's going on, everybody? Hey, my name Frankie, and today we're gonna talk about drug addiction. So, who in here in this place has somebody that's struggling with drug addiction, or you're struggling with drug addiction?
I'm struggling to try to find the shit. I don't know where it's at.
You got some
Look.
Instagrams?
Look, yeah.
Your
Follow
Snapchat.
me is 6, the letter 6. IX underscore Ranky .fo, like the letter 4 and then 0 E fo.
This
Letters of 4?
6, 4.
This keeps you cold,
3.
man. Frankie. I'm about to mess up Frankie world.
It's the number
The number
6
6.
IX underscore Ranky, like Frankie, like RANKIE.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
What?
R-A-R-A-A, no,
You know what? Put up the wave cap.
R-A-N-K-I-E,
Use the wave
Frank,
cap
dot, and then number 4, O-E.
Have you ever heard of that No Child Left Behind?
You ever heard of B2A?
No, but how can you put a song right here? Somebody go ahead, put a song right here.
No, we
Any
need you to
song.
go ahead and host this shit. You talking about drugs? Yes, we know people with drug addiction. So
What
we
song
we,
you
we
need?
just playing. We just playing with you right now.
Hit
Hold on,
the X
wait.
button and pull the trigger.
Don't you
That's
do
how the
that
song
because
play.
you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Don't do that. Just go ahead
Look,
and do your segment about drug addiction, and
alright,
then
What's
we're gonna
so
play some
look,
music for it.
so my name is
Frank.
Frankie, and you know I've been I've
Take
been
a deep breath.
struggling with drug addiction since I was in middle school. Man, I dropped
It
out of
stunted your
school
growth
because
too.
I was a dumbass, and now I'm trying to recover. But to this day, right now, I'm still smoking. So you
So
feel me? It's like a
what was
drug
your
addiction.
drug of choice from the sixth grade on up to now?
Just weed. That's it.
Weed and acid, not bad.
Weed and
Was
acid.
He said
oh
weed,
acid.
that's it.
I
Oh
know.
yeah. I
Oh, I
tried
thought he
acid
said.
before, but I don't really.
See,
Those drugs are like really like party drugs, so they're not really recommended to be like. You feel me? Like
everyday
um
recreational.
yeah, cause it fucks up with your head.
My weed was recommended by like 3 out of 4 dropouts.
Nah, but man, nah, but I'm a dropout though. I'm trying to get back on my feet, cause man, I'm not trying to work in no fast food or no warehouse, man. I'm trying to make some money. I'm trying to hustle and get some money,
They got money
and
in
I
the
feel like
warehouse now.
everybody
Don't
should do
overlook it.
that. You feel me?
You need to trade then.
Like trade
You need
school.
yeah. School is in your future.
Wait, is it like like trade school?
Yeah.
Yeah. A vocational is what they call some of them. You go to a votech.
Yeah,
You can't go
basically.
to what they just shut down? They just shut
Job
down
Co.
something. You can't go to Job Corps now, so you got to figure something else out. The military,
I got
you
kicked
know, they
out of
count
Job Co. I
Nah,
became
hell no. I don't want to go to the military.
because you smoke
Hell
weed.
no.
yeah. High
Yeah,
school almost killed this boy. And he definitely won't go to military.
nah, but it's cause like man, my problem is that I use it daily, and I feel like it's fucking up the way how like I breathe.
Just breathing, or is it like a
Yeah,
mental
it's
thing
like
too?
breathing, like breathing.
Nothing up here in the brain.
Nah, in the
I
brain,
got high
like right now
breathing
I'm
once.
fried,
Well, I'm
but
just saying.
sometimes
You
like I
said
feel like
the
my nose
letter
is clogged.
6.
What you say? What?
You said the letter 6 and the letter 4.
Yeah, like
Okay.
4OE.
Oh, okay. I got you on that one. But the letters and numbers are different.
Yeah, it's
So
basically like a hood. It's a hood
got
username.
got you, and you need to knock that shit off.
And with that being said, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye.
The letter 6.
Wait.